Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing my November inspo mani, and I will show you the picture up here that I'm creating the inspo from, and I'm using the 915 Aesthetics November Subbox colors. So this first color is Bluebirds and Snow Bunnies, and it is a gorgeous medium blue. The second color is Powder Party, and it looks white but it's actually a pale blue. And it is gorgeous. I just forgot to take off the little protective cover here. And as you can see, it's so nice and powdery. And the third color in this set is From the Lift with Love, and it is a gorgeous mix of glitters and foils. There are fine glitters, chunky glitters, and silver foils in there with a bunch of blues mixed in. And it just went on like a dream, which you'll see later on in the video when I apply it. So getting right into this video, I'm going to be doing that Powder Party color on my index finger and my ring finger. So I'm just going to get right into it here. And we're going to do kind of like a little convo catch-up video instead of like going through and showing what I'm doing until we get to the nail art, because there will be some nail art at the end. So I just wanted to, hopefully you guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I apologize for not uploading a video last week. I was swamped with getting stuff ready for Thanksgiving. I actually hosted it here at my house. It was myself, my husband, our daughter. Then we also had over my mother, my uncle, my in-laws. So there were 7 of us, and I cooked everything from scratch. So it was quite a big undertaking to do that. But, it came out great. Everybody loved it. We had a great time on Thursday. And I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. I had intentions of doing a Thanksgiving mani for you guys. However, 2 days last week, our power went out. Thankfully, not on Thanksgiving, but we did lose it the day before Thanksgiving. We've just had a couple of instances here lately at my house where people have been crashing, like one car crashes into the electric poles. There's a sharp curve that's right up the street from my house. We can actually see it from our living room window. And in the past 3 weeks, 3 cars have crashed into it, which in talking with our neighbor who has lived in this neighborhood for 40 years since the house was built, he said that this is a common occurrence and usually happens 4 to 5 times a year. But we actually just saw it for the first time 3 weeks ago when the first car hit the pole. Thankfully, that did not knock out our power, but the other 2 times did. So thankfully they were able to repair it and it came back on. The second time was a little longer. It was like 6 hours that it was out. But the first time it was like an hour and a half, so that wasn't bad at all. So that kind of put, a hinge on my plan to do my Thanksgiving mani as well, on top of prepping everything for Thanksgiving, and having the time to like edit it and do a voiceover and everything like that. So again, I apologize, but my life and our neighborhood here has had a lot of activity. So I just wanted to keep you updated on that. And just getting back into the mani here, I am activating my 2 fingers that I just dipped, and I had already put a layer of the darker blue color on my thumb and my pinky. And now I'm going in for the second dip. So getting back to life stuff, I just wanted to say that my schedule might be a little different the next couple of weeks, just because, it's the holidays and I'm getting prepped for a bunch of stuff. We always usually do Christmas Eve and Christmas at my house. So again, I'll be prepping for that. We haven't decorated yet, so we'll be doing that this coming weekend, so the 2nd and the 3rd. I know a lot of people decorate the weekend of Thanksgiving, but I just did not have it in me to do that after hosting Thanksgiving here at my house. So if my schedule is a little off again, I apologize. I'm going to try and do as many holiday themed manis as I can between now and Christmas time, and also New Year's. So keep an eye out for that. But it may just be like 1 video a week. So if you don't see me, multiple times a week, that's why. So here I am getting into the glitter on my middle finger. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but I do have a bruise underneath this nail. When I was prepping stuff for the holiday, I actually jammed my finger in a cabinet, and thankfully the actual nail did not break or come off or anything. but I do have a bruise underneath the nail from the trauma of it. So I don't know if you saw that on there, but I just wanted to mention that in case it was noticeable through the builder gel that I have on. Which leads me to my next topic, and that is I found a builder gel that I can actually use on my nails that does not give me any sort of gel allergy reaction, which is amazing. So it's from Diplomatiq Nails, and it is pale pink. I forgot what the exact name of it is, but I am going to do a video on that. Not sure when, might be after the new year. I'm still waiting for some of my nails to grow back because I do have tips on some. I have builder gel on others, so I'm waiting for everything to get back to a normal length that I can put the builder gel on all 10 fingers and do a video for you guys on it. So that'll be upcoming. Keep an eye out for that. Even if I just do it on one nail just to give a review on it, I've loved it so far. Like I mentioned, I've had no reactions, so I will be forthcoming with the video on that. So back to the video here, I am just taking a little baggie and pressing down the glitter so nothing is sticking up after applying the activator, and you can see everything is nice and flat. So I'm going to go ahead and put my gel on after I activate this, file, buff, and be back for the nail art. Okay, so I am going to take a paint pen, which I have here. It's in metallic silver, and I'm going to hand draw a snowflake or half of a snowflake onto my ring finger. So I actually got this picture from one of the Facebook groups I'm a part of, or this inspo I should say, and I want to give credit where credit is due. So I got it from Jaws, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Winked Nails, Jaws Winked Nails, and I will tag her down below so you guys can follow her on Instagram if you'd like. I just saw this mani and I thought I, wanted to recreate it as one of my inspo manis, and what a better time than now since it's like getting into the holiday season and winter and things like that. So I always put a spin on these inspo manis. So she actually did a little glitter snowflake. I'm doing a hand-painted snowflake, and her colors were different than mine as well. So I'm just going ahead here and drawing in the snowflake. I actually went off camera for a little bit by accident, so you'll see where I come back and it's almost finished. I apologize. But I'm just kind of drawing some lines here, diagonal lines, and then I'm making smaller lines in between. And then you want to go in and put those little snowflake branches out on each of those lines that you just created. And here we go, it's almost done. Now, hindsight being 2020, I probably should have made the ring finger and the index finger that darker blue color and done the lighter colors on the thumb and the pinky, just because, you would have been able to see the snowflake a little bit better on that darker color. But, you can still see it, especially in the pictures at the end, you'll be able to really see it. So now I'm just going ahead and putting some little snow falling dots in there around the snowflake and the negative space. And I really like the way this came out. I'm going to go ahead and use my delicate gel, top coat it, and then we'll be back for the final look and some cuticle oil. All right, here is that finished look with the top gel all coated and cured. I really like it now that it's shiny and it has a top coat on it. I'm going with my Breezy Babe Cuticle Oil Dropper by Diplomatiq Nails. This came in one of the quarterly sub boxes I get. Just hydrating up these cuticles. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and this mani, and I hope it gave you some inspiration for some winter nails of your own. We have not had any snow yet here in New York, but I'm sure it's coming in the coming weeks. So thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day.